welcome, gentlemen. What we've got here tonight is a first contact. We have General Scroob from the United Planets of Federation of Alien Fingers. We've also got General Crispy Bacon and our Russian counterpart, Ivan Bolokov. General Ivan Bolokov. Sorry, General, I didn't include your title here. We are the mediators for this first contact, and General Scroob is going to tell us why he's reached out to Earth, and he has a few requests. So General Scroob from the United Planners Federation of Alien Fingers, we would like to hear what you have to say.
I am representative of my planet, and I'd like to know your planet has been surveyed, cataloged, and evaluated according to the laws of interstellar expansion. The conclusion is simple. Your world possesses resources that our civilization requires. Your oceans, your minerals, your forests, and your biological diversity of this planet are of immense value. Unfortunately, your species does not have the processes or technology or military to defend them.
Well, I think I speak for the Russian Federation stating it is a crock of crap. We have more than enough bodies to defend what we have.
Now, I want to know what's going to take for us not to nuke you out of the sky. I'm all for working with things, but you know, there's no way we're just going to bend over and let you have this.
I'm thinking that we've kind of got off on the wrong foot here, generals. We should be able to see what if we can work together here. I'd like to try and at least work together. Maybe we can barter some of our minerals for some alien technology.
Yes. What do you bring to the table?
Have you seen our flying discs?
No, we haven't. That's the thing. This is first contact. I mean, there might have been some sketchy stuff back in 1905 in Russia that blew up part of Siberia, but we don't talk about that.
I definitely saw it when you blow up our Coast Guard fleet. We were not appreciative of that when you attacked our coast.
We had to make a point. That's all I can say.
And what is your point?
The point is that if you don't give it to us by a barter, we'll just take what we need.
And this
and give you a pretty light show while we do it.
As a barter. And what is it you would like to barter with? What have you got to offer our Earth federations?
What do I want to give you that's not too much?
General Ivan, do you need anything from the alien contingent here?
Well, as you know, the Russian Federation is the strongest federation in all the world, and I would argue entire galaxy. I understand that my neighbors across the ocean are not having such a fun time with you, but I have yet to see a risk that you pose to me. The thing is I am struggling to understand what you can bring to the table. You've made these demands, but offered nothing instead.
How would you like to go? What if we could offer you light speed technology?
Light speed technology. With this,
are you going to provide the ships that can that can use that technology? As far as I know, that's something that our ships would probably crumble.
Well, I'm not going to give you the whole pie right away.
This is a very good point.
I think that's absolutely a really good place to start. We don't have, as far as I know, light ship technology on our planet. And that's not a bad place to start, but we need to know what what your Federation of Alien Fingers will want for that. General Screw, what do you
We
have
would
to
like
say?
now, as I
You've
said
laid
earlier.
out a pretty broad spectrum of everything that you want, but you haven't said how much of it you want and what we actually get for this light speed technology.
I won't be greedy. I'll take 50%.
50%. Ha! I spit on the talker.
With these
And
two,
what
as
are
they
you
call them,
planning to do about
superpowers.
this? What are you doing about our destroyed coastline and the American lives lost in your initial attack? I haven't heard anything about you doing anything about that.
What will you do for Yankee Boy to get him to settle him? You haven't been very nice since the start. I'm having trust issues with you.
We might be able to help repair the coast temporarily, but that's all I could offer.
Temporary. So you expect to fix coastline with 50% you leave, or what?
I mean, that was my initial plan, unless you have something better.
Hey.
I think
Crispy
we've
bacon,
displayed
you've
our
got,
power as it is. We're not scared to do it again.
Let's not be
I
too
don't-
deep now. So, yeah. Let's begin by focusing on our human requirements. Hence, we require medical abilities. For that, we will need facilities to be rebuilt. We will need power, so we will have to begin building power stations once again. How do you propose to assist us in doing so?
You drive a tough bargain. Perhaps we could give you 2 of our infinite energy crystals. Perhaps. That are more powerful than all of these things you call nuclear power plants.
And how big are these crystals and what do we do with them?
These crystals, I have one readily available. These crystals, as you call them, make it so that you can have infinite power for decades off one tiny little apparatus.
It sounds very interesting, but you're not explaining that much what we have to do with them and how we get the power from them. That sounds like there is a lot more technology behind this than just having the crystal alone.
Hear me out too. What do I do with people who are coal mines and oil field? What do I do with them after?
That's a problem you have to solve, unfortunately.
I am
You're
afraid
mentioning
that,
50%, but we're already a resource. Like, I don't even know, like, how quickly are you wanting to take this 50%? Like, there's no quantitative numbers. Like, this is some like 50% of the world's resources that would take us centuries to mine, and even then, it's like I don't know if you want 50% of what's currently around, we can't spare that. We're already in the middle of rebuilding and refueling.
Yes.
I
You
understand
sound
actually. I can be in the mediators that we can see this going both ways. I can understand what the aliens would like from us here, and he has not given us any time frame of over how many years they want this 50%. We haven't also received any indication of, on the table at the moment, we have light speed technology and we have crystals. But as Ivor Bolokov has said here, what does that do for our own planetary resources, our people here? Getting 2 crystals that will cover all of our nuclear technology is going to put a lot of people out of work, and not, not give us what we require here. I can see a lot of homeless people going on. So yeah, that's we're straight down the middle here. So there's stuff on the table that aliens have offered us, but where can we fit in, and how much can we give them before we're suffering ourselves? Over how long do you want this 50% to be mined, to be taken?
What if we say over the next 20 years?
Quick. And who would do this? Who would do the resource gathering for you? Huh? Us? You?
No, we don't need you to do anything. We just need your, how do I say, permission to use our own technologies on your land.
Now, it sounds to me you're going to take away half of our resources. What's that going to leave with the human race in the next century, in the next 300 years? Like, how are we going to sustain ourselves if you take half our resources?
The other half.
Half our resources for 2 crystals.
And if you can mine all this in 20 years, what's to say you're not going to take more than 50%? What guarantee do we have that you're not just going to take what you want and just leave us with nothing?
I believe you humans call it a treaty or a contract, if you will.
See, the Russian Federation knows something about the treaty going sideways. We'll never sign another treaty.
I can see this being very skeptical with the Russian Federation. I do see that the aliens are trying to Scroop and his guys are trying to come up with a fairly reasonable plan to mine these resources. But I think we need to take this further. We need to contact our own scientists, our own Green Party leaders, and go into this in depth and see what 50% of our resources going over 20 to 25 years will mean for us. Can Earth survive, or can Earth sustain itself with that much minerals and vital resources leaving in 20 to 25 years? Personally, as the mediators, I don't see us being able to do this, just because if we lose 50% of our oceans alone, that is quite substantial.
That's ecological devastation. There won't be any water. There won't be enough water for anyone to drink.
Yes. Not to mention the salinity of the ocean will go up and all life will cease to exist in the water.
We already have water issues. We barely have enough water to go around right now. If you take half our water, there's going to be another world war.
Yes.
Don't you guys run off scotch and vodka anyways?
I run off vodka.
So, what's a realistic time frame to achieve, or to even consider Earth for the ecological and humanitarian requirements of impact.
I think our scientists need until May to figure this out.
I think they do as well. We're going to call the next meeting, and we'll call the next meeting once we've consulted with our planetary leaders, our top scientists, our top green representatives, that we can go ahead and we can cover these topics, and we will call a second contact meeting at a future date. General Scroope, can we plan on that?
We can, General Scroope, I can do that.
And General Christy Bacon and Ivor Bolokov, you can talk to your parties that we need to talk to, the scientists and people, and we can get together at a future date.
Yes.
We'll be in touch.
I will have my people get a hold of Crispy Bacon's people, and we'll talk things over.
Roger, then we will do that. With that, I would like to just sign off, and if we can get our cameraman to just cancel the recording,